Welcome everyone. We are live inside the Your Little Castles remote studio setup. We are set up here in our front waiting room at our office, and it's just kind of a neat situation to have all this portability and our camera, our new 4K little. It looks like a drone camera, but it literally is just one of the best quality cameras you'll find out there. We did a lot of research to find in that thing, and we actually bought two of them because now they can be portably, and they store in a little case like you see here. So my name is Carter Rethwish, aka the Cowboy, the Cardinal Cowboy. I've been doing my internet marketing stuff now for close to 25 years, and it gets to be a lot of fun where we get to do lots of fun stuff to help leaders in the community. So we're doing a live stream right now, just kind of test our little setup. We've got a new mixer over here that allows me to have 3 separate interview microphones. You can see here's one of our lapel mics, and I'll even zoom in here, give you guys a closer view if we switch to camera number 2, and there it is. And so look at that tight shot there. We got both of our cameras, but if I push this one up very close, there it is. Look at that. This little lapel mic goes to an XLR cable, if you guys know what XLR for those in the music world, and it does a lot of cool stuff to allow us to share what's going on our little planet. So with that, we're going to switch over to a shared desktop view we have, and you can see this is one of our websites. This is the yourlocalleader.com website. So we've had a bunch of leaders on the show, and we want to highlight those guys because they do such a great job making a difference in our community. And so with that, we're going to share with you a little bit about what's going on there as I press another button that puts up on the screen the Your Local Leader. And it's pretty cool just to have those kinds of people in our community that most people are familiar with, but a lot of people don't know who they are. But as you can see here, we put them up on a website and give them each an individual page, as we've decided that some of these people do such a great job that we're going to highlight them and share a little bit more about them. So they've come into our studio to do an interview all about how they've gained their success. You can see, there he is, Adam Calloway, Calloway Insurance Agency. Great interview if you really want to learn a lot about how the insurance world really works. And there's a lot to be learned there because, wow, it gets complicated if you don't get the right coverage, don't understand what you're buying and what you're covering and what the implications are of what you may or may not know depending on what happens, right? Were you working? Were you not working? Were you on vacation? Where were you at? What's covered? And you can see each one of these videos is broken down into clips. And so we like to show everybody what you can see with regard to, hey, check out every little bit of this interview, but take it in chunks, if you will, because now you can see everything in short form and see that here's a kind of a preview list of these. But you just click on this is a shared Google Drive where we give people access to the clips. They can download them. You can't do anything other than download them, but it will allow you to see these, and you get those access to our yourlocalleader.com website, where we really have decided we're going to just highlight a few of the people that have been on our show because they're really doing some great stuff. I'll give you another example here. We'll go over here to the Coach House Garage guys, and they do some cool stuff in the Midwest, where I think they've got like 16 locations. The president came into our studio to talk about Rick Otto there, and you can see same kind of thing. Pretty cool. Here's a list of their clips and what they do and how they are. We decided to highlight them on our show, and you can just watch any one of these clips. And I'll just go ahead and click on one here. I don't even know which one. This is clip number 3. Some of these we labeled depending on what they decide we want to label it. Some of them are just, hey, click on the clip. It's clip number 3. And take a look here. Some of these load, you can tell, really neat bits of information, but in short form, which I've been talking about for years now. And suddenly it's become very popular with this new thing called TikTok. Thank you, TikTok, for borrowing my idea, right? But hey, we all knew that this kind of stuff would have an impact as people began to realize that we take in so much information. There's so much that we have going on that it gets to be almost too much to consume. But hey, we want to share that kind of information with people because it's a dynamite way to get in small doses what people can do. So you can see the clip there. It's getting ready to play. Oops, there it is. Right up above me. There it is. Can you see it? Where'd it go? There it is. My hand's off camera. It's right there. All right. And there comes that clip playing. Yeah, and I can hear that. Can you guys hear that? But a lot of clips we have like that. I'll go ahead and share with you guys, show you guys the entire clip, and you can take a look there. Here it is. can even make it full screen. But those are all available on yourlocalleader.com. And we did show some still images of some of their work, but it really sounds like our audio is coming through this, so you may not be able to hear me. But yeah, see those short clips, and those really give you a good indication of what is going on with some of the leaders and the companies that do the work to make a difference on our little planet, and that's what we're trying to highlight. So take a shot back to our shared cam desktop. You can see what's going on there. We do have other stuff to share with you. We're going to show the Your Little Castle show page this is where we put everything, and it literally is every interview is out there. Everybody we've interviewed, we've had over 70 something interviews now, just on our show, and then we did the Cowboy and Judge show for a long time. But take a look at all of that, because that's a nice looking group of people that we've decided that they should be highlighted on our show too. So this is shared on our other big monitor we have here in our studio. We have a little quick portable monitor, and then you can just take a look here, just all of the types of interviews and the great leaders in the community, some famous people, some well-established people, some high rollers with regard to high up in the companies that they run, and they're all making an impact in our community. And that's what this is all really about. So we're going to jump back into, I'm going to show you where we do have back to our wide camera shot. I love this little camera because they both do follow me as I lean left to right, just a little demo there, but I could get up and walk across the room. I do have my ear piece in over here. You can't see it, but it's a little piece like they use on the TV shows like we have. We are a TV show. And check out the Your Little Castle show. It is on every Thursday night. We're also on Sunday nights very often, and we're going to start doing 2 shows. We might end up doing 3 or 4 shows a week because there's so many leaders in our community that we believe deserve to be on the show, deserve to be highlighted. And they're not necessarily big corporations. They just need a little bit of exposure, and that's what we love to help businesses get, because it does allow for so much excitement and for you to learn about the people that maybe you didn't hear about before, because they aren't big multi-billion-dollar companies. But we want to help share these people and the good work they've done and how they made it. So I've got my show on here. I wanted to check that audio. So the audio there actually sounds great. We do have our new mixer, and so it's just really cool to have all of the technology. My parents made me go to computer classes back when I was a kid, during the summer when I was playing 40 and 50 games of baseball. And because of that, now I'm back up playing, just in case the baseball career didn't work out. There's guys that I played ball with that made it, that I won the same award. I was standing next to him, but God, I believe, had a different plan for me. We'll take a quick look where some of this came from. If you look over at our Cardinal Cowboy website, we'll share this with you guys because this is kind of where this all stems from, and we want people to know a little bit about the background and some of the leaders that we have brought on from the community. This is mostly about the philanthropic and exciting things we do in the community. But here's the home opener you can see there, and just a little bit about what's going on there. You scroll down here, you can see all the other excitement. And some of the kids I've worked with at hospitals that came back, this is a gentleman came back 7 years later. They ran into me in the parking lot, and it was really neat because they just came up to me. I thought they were just doing the thing where they want to get a picture with the cowboy and a trophy or whatever we got going on, but they turn out to want to tell me that their son, his picture there, recovered, and even after the doctor said he wouldn't. So pretty neat to have those kinds of little tidbits and things, excitement we get to do in the community, and we want to do a lot more of that. So check out what we've got there on the Cardinal Cowboy page. I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen for everybody so you can see what's going on there. But tell us who the leaders are in our community, and we want to give attention to those leaders, because we also do have a little landing page we've created for a lot of people that we will give attention to, because there are so many leaders in our community. You see Jackie Smith there came and talked about his tribute to the wall that they built down in the southern Missouri part of the state, that replicates the wall that they have in Washington, D.C. to commemorate those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to keep our freedom here in our country. And those are all just bits of what we want to share here. So with that, show everybody, take a look here. We'd like to show everybody our unknown leaders page, and so there you can see that. So there are so many unknown leaders in the community, and this little video talks about, and we will do a charitable donation to different organizations, those who want to highlight somebody, make this a giveaway at a trivia night or a fundraiser, but we'll put them on the show and just throw that in for the charitable people, in collusion with all of our sponsors and sponsorships that we have from the businesses that that obviously sponsor our show. and we can throw in some charitable stuff to highlight the leaders that are in the community. And there's a lot of those people that we do know there, and you might notice that is a highlight from somebody I think has influenced a lot of people. That's my mom, and they dedicated the auditorium to her. John Goodman flew in to do that. That's the Afton High School auditorium. Pretty cool tribute there that they made. And my mom has done a lot to help a lot of people. And so you can see where I get some of my influence from, because these are the people that do make a difference in our community, and we want to continue to do so. So there you go, everybody. Get a hold of me, Carter Rethwish, a.k.a. the Cardinal Cowboy. Didn't bring my hat in here. I've got a few hats laying around. But we hope that you do enjoy what we do in the community. We do want to continue to highlight the leaders that are part of the community. Let us know who they are. We can remote them in from wherever. It doesn't matter. The internet these days goes just about anywhere in the world, especially the United States. High speed, all they need to have is one of these little smartphones, right? You got a smartphone, and now we can put you on from just about wherever. We've interviewed a number of famous, well-known people. They show up on our show here, as you can see, and including the Naked Cowboy. He's in New York. We interviewed a movie producer, vice president out in L.A., and then we've done stuff in Tulsa, Chicago, Dallas, you name it. We've got so many great leaders all around the country, and we want to have more of that kind of stuff going on, because those are the people, again, that make such a difference in our community. So if you look at those leaders that are on our website here, those are the kinds of things we want to continue to highlight more and more of. So with that, everybody, we appreciate you tuning in, and invite us. We can bring our portable studio right here. I fit this all in my backpack, minus the big television, which we may borrow when you have at your facility. I have a little, it looks like a laptop screen. It's all it is the screen, and we can bring that with us too, so that we can highlight and show other things, because it's hard to produce a show with all the screen I have with my computer stuff going on here, with our software that does that. But we can then see what's going on. If I have a second monitor, and we can make a heck of a show out of it from wherever we're at. So with that, everybody, stay tuned for more. We want to keep doing this, and we will talk to you guys all soon. This is the Cardinal Cowboy. We'll talk to you again. Giddy up.